I have only just gone live. Somebody's already in chat telling me that my live notification has a typo. Thank you, Metropolis.
Nice. I guess I can kick it off.
Go ahead.
What's the name that we're going with?
The dragon ate my homework.
The dragon ate my a homework podcast. I guess we're starting. My name is Azzy, and I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I guess I have a little DM experience, but hopefully we're here to have fun and everything will be a-okay.
No one's here for fun.
Yeah,
Everyone's here to be competitive.
It's gonna be great. I'm here for fun. It's fine.
As you can tell with my optimized build.
Uh-huh.
You spent hours on it. You spent hours.
For the 70% social, you're playing a barbarian.
Yep.
Yoke Bird, obviously competitive.
Wait, do the others want to like introduce like just your name so like people know your voice?
Yeah.
I guess are we doing that?
Maybe.
We might as well.
All right. Well,
someone go.
All right. Well, then who's gonna start? Okay, I'll start then. My username is Shiny Kiwi, but people probably refer to me as Kiwi. I don't know what else we want for an introduction. Never done a podcast before, so
explain your character a little bit.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, I guess my character is a Kenku barbarian. There's not really a lot to it aside from I want to beat things with the weapons that he uses. But we're of course doing all or 70% story based. So this should be fun rolling persuasion and charisma checks with a very low persuasion and charisma stat.
I meant explain. Oh, I'm playing the name of your character because I wanted you to say it out loud.
Oh, you want me to? You want me to?
Well, we're probably doing it like in game. Like we'll probably introduce ourselves like
all right
by the game.
I mean, that was my assumption, but like also the name of my character is not the same as you probably think that it's Gumby, but it ain't.
Damn it. Well, now I gotta change what it is on OBS.
Well, maybe you should have waited for the first session.
All right, I'll go second since I'm being so social right now. Hello, I am Sir Soup, and I am going to be playing a Warforged Warlock, Pact to the Genie, and you will know who is talking by me laughing so hard that my microphone peaks. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna go next. My username is Subaki, and I am going to be playing a artificer alchemist of the Kalistar race.
Very cool. Father dearest.
Hi, my name is Morley. I'll be playing Sam, if you hadn't guessed, Soup's father. I'll be playing Sam, who is a halfling soldier, and he's a paladin and a cleric. I haven't got to play that combination because we rolled and I got some kind of medium-high stats. I figured I'd try out that for this game. So,
well, there you go.
Nice. Well, I guess we can start. You guys hear the music, right? Does it show up like on the recording, or are you like muting that part?
It shows up in the recording because it's on Discord. Okay. And if it's not like we're gonna get demonetized, we're not making money off of this.
I'm making so much money off of this.
I don't know yet. Maybe I'm gonna make merch.
Touche.
I'm copywriting your stream on another stream.
Cool.
Just so you guys know, you're infringing on my patent right now. I patented this stream.
Oh no. Whatever will I do?
All right. I guess I will start this little monologue that I have planned. Tell me if you hear this music. Um.
Sounds about right.
All right. Um. All right, guys. Welcome to Petrosia. 153 years ago, an unstoppable storm descended upon the world, a blizzard so fierce, so unrelenting that it swallowed the sky and froze the very bones of the land. This cataclysm became known as the Freeze, and it brought the world to the brink of extinction. Then, just as the last fires dimmed, a miracle appeared, a vast, magical barrier stretching over about 1,000 miles across, rose to hold back the storm. It did not thaw out the world, but it carved out a sliver of it, just enough to survive. And yet, strangely, the world that came before, the one lost to the ice, has faded from memory. No one knows why, no histories remain, no books, no names passed down through generations, only frostbitten whispers, only dreams of something before. The year is now 153 PF, or post-freeze. Over a century ago, an elf mage named Sarith Alwyn shattered the rule of the noble houses in a bloody coup in a single night, an event now known as the Night of the Fallen. With his enemies crushed, Alwyn seized power, dividing the land inside the barrier among his loyalists. There should be a map. I don't know if you guys see that um, on the Roll20, but his right-hand
Mhm.
man, Craven Drawl, an orc warlord, claimed the unforgiving deserts of Naxos, while the surviving noble houses bent the knee, securing other domains under Alwyn's reign. With this act, Petrosia was now divided by jagged terrain and political powers. To the north lied the Deadlands, a desolate stretch of peril and untapped riches controlled by House Emberfall. To the east, past the Bloodstone Peaks, lies the Shining Peninsula, where the dazzling capital of Petrosia, named Alwyndale, towers as a beacon of power on the celestial cliffs. Here, in the Shining Peninsula, the noble houses of Ironhearth, Thistlelock, and Luminara vie for better standing with the king beneath Alwyn's watchful gaze. To the south, the merciless deserts of Naxos rage under Drawl's iron grip. Our story, however, begins far from these power struggles. It starts in the Golden Plains, the westernmost region of Petrosia, a land of endless fields, swaying crops, and fertile soil, in the small, rural town of Traveler's Rest. Traveler's Rest lies nestled, let me see, on the banks of the Urdelock River, a fertile center of the Golden Plains. The Sunshine Road cuts through the town, a lifeline of commerce stretching north to Goldenmere, the jewel city of House Hillmaker. Decades before, the surrounding farmlands were found to produce swaths of wheat and corn, with a surplus of these crops, producing a famous, tasteful ale, leading to a boom in the burgeoning village. It is now the month of Drolst, a time when the icy chill of winter still clings stubbornly to the air. The Bloomtide Festival, marking the planting season and the promise of spring, lies just weeks away. But here, in the crossroad town of Traveler's Rest, no one is thinking of celebration. Today, the town gathers not for festivity, but for judgment. I want you guys to envision this. The morning air is crisp, tinged with earthy scent of fresh green shoots of grass breaking through the thawing soil, where a crowd is gathered in silence. The townsfolk at Traveler's Rest cluster together, some with looks of indifference, others with thinly veiled fear. All eyes are fixed on the weathered form of an elderly halfling, his wrist bound, standing under the shadow of a noose in the middle of the stage. You see his son, no older than 17, stands in front of the crowd, tears streaking down his dirt-covered face. At the center of the grim stage, the captain of the watch presides, surrounded by a regiment of Crimson Vel, the strong military arm of Petrosia. The captain, an older gentleman with a composed, indifferent demeanor, stands tall in gleaming decorated armor, emblazoned with the insignia of Crimson Vel. His voice, cold and monotonous, drifts over the crowd as he reads out the charges of the accused. And as the captain of the watch drones on, here in the sleepy trade stop along the Sunshine Road, a handful of wandering destinies begin to intersect. In this moment of tragedy, in the small town of Traveler's Rest, a story begins, one that may shape the fate of Petrosia itself. There, among the sea of faces, a small figure stretches his neck, straining to catch a glimpse of the proceedings. The crowd is tall, their heads blocking his view. but his persistence doesn't waver. His hands twitch, eyes darting back and forth as he can't really catch a glimpse of what's going on in the proceedings. Kiwi, I want you to introduce your character.
No. So
Good.
I am Kilthorn. Oops, of course, now I'm forgetting my last name that we just changed. My character is Kilthorn Duskquill, a Kenku barbarian, if you couldn't tell from the crow noises. Let me open up my little bit of... do you want us to go over our backstory somewhat, or no?
I feel like that might just come and play organically.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to describe what your character is doing in the crowd?
In the crowd, well, assuming I'm looking for fellow adventurers to aid me upon my own quest, or just looking for like-minded individuals to traverse these lands. But with what's going on in the crowd proceedings, I want to find out what it is that everyone is gathered around for, aside from the knowledge that we have of a hanging going on.
Yeah,
And
your character is kind of short, so you can't really see over the crowd too much. There seems to be kind of a tall individual in front of you, kind of blocking your way.
Okay, then I'd like to tap this gentleman on the shoulder and ask him what is happening up at the front.
Yeah, as you tap on his shoulder, kind of in the middle of this crowd, you know, the smell of early spring kind of permeates in your nose. Soup, I want you to introduce your character as you turn around to this small Kenku tapping you on the back.
The robot that reacts, his name is Project 4. He goes by another name. He goes by Paul. This character, Project 4, turns around to see the little Cancun and goes, "Hello! What can I help you with, sir?"
What's everyone gathered around here for?
Oh, you didn't hear? There's a hanging. Oh, joy.
No, why is he being hung?
I don't know. I have not been able to hear anything over the restless crowd.
You have ears?
Perhaps? I don't know.
Interesting.
I could ask the same
Quite
thing
curious.
about you.
For I'm a bird halfling. You're but an automata, a machine.
Oh, yes.
How did you come to be?
We can discuss that later. Right now, we gotta watch this, presentation.
Is it really that? Could I use you to boost so that I could watch the presentation?
Sure. He's gonna go behind the Cancun and try really hard to lift him up by the pits. But he's very frail, so he's not gonna get him off the ground. Instead, he's just gonna like softly push him forward in front of him, so then he has a better view.
You're trying to like boost them? Is that what you're trying to go? Like boost them up a little, or?
Yeah.
I wanted to use him as a booster seat. I figured he
We
might as well
we
be like
could
a
do-
traveling booster.
We could do an athletics check. I think that'd be funny.
Oh, great.
Okay.
First
Which one of us
roll.
is rolling for athletics.
How about a 14?
Yeah, I
Wait,
feel
that was
like that's good enough.
acrobatics.
Oh,
That
sorry.
works.
You said
works, I
athletics?
guess.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, athletics is gonna be so much worse. Are you ready for this?
You got it.
1.
Oh no. Oh no. As your character, your automaton, attempts to boost up this Kenku, you find that slip, I guess, behind you, slip in the mud and fall down like kind of flat on your face. And as you fall down flat in the face, you notice that the crowd around you kind of silences as it seems that the captain of the watch, you have drawn his attention from slipping. And he's gonna yell out. He's gonna be like, "Quiet down, those in the crowd. Quiet. I'm gonna continue now again." And he continues on with if you guys want to listen in, you can to what he was saying before, but it is up to you.
I would like to listen in.
Yeah. As you guys listen in, you hear him kind of he's going over kind of like news in the area of Traveler's Rest in the Golden Plains. You hear that he mentions that there is some uh what's it called? Not famine, but I forget the term, like rationing with certain types of food due to like some clashes with House Emberfall and House Filmmaker. But something catches your attention and it causes a murmur to kind of travel through the crowd as you hear him say, he's like, traveling passes will now be 70 gold, effective immediately. And if you want these passes, you will be required to go to the barracks, required to, and you hear people that kind of like a murmur of dissent as this is a very expensive for a normal person just to travel. Yeah. Guess what? Your characters, what would they react, or I don't know.
Oh,
First off,
this is
Boar's gonna get up off the ground, wipe his face of the dirt, and whisper to the Cancun, "Luckily, I don't need to eat."
well, I do. What are we gonna do about this?
I hear there's money in the water, per se.
In the water. Are you trying to steal from the wishing well?
No, I meant in the ale.
Oh. We're opening up a bar?
Sure. You can do that if you want, little bird.
Well, I feel like after all we've been through, of you trying to help me up, being so kind as a robot, and you falling over, I feel like we should travel together and do things together. So, this is our journey now.
Oh, good. I guess I'll accept my fate now.
As you guys
Two best
are
friends.
as you guys are conversing, right, getting to know each other, a snort rings out across the crowd as you hear the captain of the watch with the crimson veil arrayed, this guy with the noose, this older, weathered. This music might be too hardcore. Let me skip ahead.
Look, we're about to go into an Elden Ring boss fight.
Yeah, yeah, not that much. It's not that much.
Something bad's about to happen.
You hear a snort ring out from across the crowd, and it gets people's attention. You see, as the captain of the watch turns towards this figure, and the source of the snort comes from an individual who can only be described as a mountain of a man. And the people in Traveler's Rest, I guess you guys too in the crowd would know this. This is Oswin Grisk, known by all in Traveler's Rest as the law master of the town. You see that he sits in an overly adorned chair, chewing on kind of a half-eaten turkey leg. You see that his armor is overly embellished with ill-fitting armor. You see that he has a thick neck, strains against the fabric with a very round, bulbous face with sagging cheeks. And you see that he scrunches into a smirk as he kind of waves his hand lazily towards the captain. You hear him say, "Enough of this, Captain. This isn't some grand court trial. Let's get on with it. I've got things to do. These people do too." And he looks towards the elderly halfling, the one by the noose, and he says, "By the order of the crown,
And the gracious King Garwin, the sentence is death, and the sentence will be carried out immediately. Kill this fool, Captain. And he motions towards the captain of the watch. And as kind of the crowd silences and listens, you hear the voice of this elderly halfling, and you see even his son crying in the front. You see the voice of this elderly halfling. He's like, I would rather live one breath as a fool than 1,000 lifetimes as a slave to a tyrant. And you see that Oswin Grist's eyes kind of narrow towards him, and he's like, brave words for a dead man. And he motions towards the captain, who pulls the lever on the noose, dropping the elderly halfling. You hear a snap ring out across the crowd. His neck snaps, his feet wiggling, his son screaming in the front. Yeah. And you see that
Oh.
Osmond, I guess, yeah, what would your character say? I feel like I might be talking too much.
I don't know. Does Soup, do you have anything to say?
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd. I would learning that sound and being able to mimic the sound of someone's neck snapping be valuable?
Maybe,
I don't
perhaps.
think
Oh, wait, sorry, I
so.
thought you were talking to me, but...
No, well, anyone in general. Now let's just. I'm gonna ignore that sound for mimicry. Let's just not mimic someone's neck snapping. You may proceed with your story.
You see that the Osmond Grisk, his eyes kind of narrow after that elderly halfling gave him like one last jab before he died, and he's like, what did he say? A tyrant. And he looks towards the young halfling child, or say he's 17 years old, and he's like, take that one to jail as well. And he motions towards the Crimson Veil, who move towards this. Do you guys want to do anything, or you guys?
Yeah. Why is he taking the halfling to jail? What did he do? This seems tyrannical in nature now. All of a sudden, I want to question this. I'm blanking on this man. I just know that he's a Oswin. Okay, I want to ask Oswin, why are you taking this halfling child to jail? What has he done that has broken the law?
Who said that?
I did.
You want to stand up from the crowd?
Yeah, I want to stand out. I want him to look me right in my beady little eyes.
And who might you be?
I am Calethorn Duskquill.
Wrong. You're nobody. This is my domain. You see who just hung by the feet here? He just stole from House Hillmaker from their granaries. Unless you want to become the same, I would advise you to keep your mouth shut.
I understand hanging him for stealing the grain. Theft is against the law. Understandable. But what did his child have to do with this? Did he also steal?
Do you want to take his place?
No. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to take his place. But I just feel like if you're dealing out unjust distribution of punishment to people just based upon willy-nilly, then the man who was just hanged does have a point.
You see that kind of... I won't have you roll a perception check, but you kind of feel like the crowd kind of has like a fear over it as they're listening to this lawmaster. They don't really want to get involved, but they're kind of letting you speak up for words that are unspoken by them.
Okay. Mr. Robot Man, care to help me out here?
Forrest's gonna put his hand on the Cancun's shoulder and say, No, you're doing great.
All right, take the child away. Enough of this. And they're gonna Crimson Veil are gonna, I'm gonna say Crimson Veil a decent bit. That's just like the military.
they're gonna take this they're gonna take this halfling and they're gonna take him away, you presumably to the jail, and you hear Osmond speak up.
All right. I will be now going. I'm gonna be off to Goldenmere by tonight.
And you see that he kind of is still have the half-eaten turkey leg in his right hand.
I shall enjoy the Bloontide festivities in my comfort, as is my right. You can all thank me for the mercy I shown you today.
And he looks towards you, the Kenku.
And he's like, now everybody be off before I put you in this before I get the hanging man to get you as well.
And he like shoos off the crowd, and you see that the crowd is starting to move off, kind of in the other direction as you kind of are in the town square of Traveler's Rest where this execution occurred.
Okay. Well, shall we venture off to attempt to assist in the man that was imprisoned, Mr. Four, or do we dare not step on the toes of Mr. Oswin anymore?
Well, I see where you're coming from with the whole bad person doing not so good things, but I don't think we want that kind of enemy. Let's go get the guy out of jail.
You wanna go in that direction?
So wait, yeah, okay, yeah, let's go in the direction that they are with the guy that they're sending to jail.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Let me change some music that is more upbeat as you're going through the town. Yeah, you kind of as you're kind of going that direction, the crowd is dispersing. You see that some crowd is going in the opposite direction of where you're going. You see over here some of them are like, oh, we're gonna maybe old Nelly has some biscuits, and they're kind of, you see that they're going maybe towards the tavern area, and you see that as you are walking towards the jail area, you see a stand, and you see a person kind of I can't think of the word, in front of kind of, what am I thinking of? Like they're kind of like a merchant in this stand, like a and you see that they're in front of a large building, a furnished building, as you go in the direction of where the halfling was taken. You see that there is kind of a decently loud conversation between the merchant and their customer. As you see, as Project 4 and Kelthorn, you see that the customer palms one of the items that are being sold there, and the merchant doesn't seem to notice. Do you guys do anything?
Four's gonna go up, grab the guy by the wrist, and move his wrist upwards so then it's visible to everybody, and say, "Wow, that's a lovely trinket you got there. It goes so well with your eyes."
Whoa! I didn't mean to. And as the merchant kind of, Tsubaki, do you want to introduce your character?
Oh gosh. Am I the one that's just stole?
Yeah, this is kind of your stall, and sorry, I forgot to mention, it's kind of like a healing, like salve stall, kind of.
Oh,
Like
I see. I'm the one
Yeah,
that's set up. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, you're running the shop. You're not the one stealing.
Okay, so I just had my back turned and someone was trying to steal from me.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see this tall, slender figure turn around, revealing just a bird's mask. And she goes, sorry. She goes, "Were you just trying to steal from me?"
It kind of just fell in my hand.
I don't
Fair
believe so.
prices.
I don't
How
believe that's how
dare you.
rugby works.
Listen, you know
And
my.
she's... Oh,
Wait, sorry. You go.
And she's gonna snatch the item back from out of his hand.
Do you know who my father is?
Do you know what I make?
Hmm.
I have
Yes, he-
thousands upon thousands of solves here that could paralyze you in an instant.
Intimidation check?
Intimidation check? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not very intimidating.
Ah!
That's a 7.
Oh yeah, you with your little bird mask, huh? You're.
How about I peck your eyes out?
Sorry. All right.
Um,
I get that I'm not wanted here. I'm just trying to make friends. Is that my fault?
Friends by stealing. Ah, yes.
Well, I'll be off now.
I'm not gonna
Let's go.
call the guard on him. I'm not gonna get him hung. You tried to steal.
no, don't call the guard.
Why? Are
You
you
know,
stealing?
I don't steal, I make.
Hmm.
But
What
there's
might...
no need to get the guards involved. He'll get what's coming to him, I'm sure.
That's fair enough. Alright, back to our duties as humble bystanders and go break a man out of... you want to go for that walk, Mr. Cancun?
Wait, what did you say you're doing?
We are going
We?
to, Cancun?
Are going to say hello to our fellow friend who may or may not be in possession of the guard. He has not gotten his free phone call yet, so we're advocating for his rights.
Sorry.
I see. mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right then.
As you guys are talking, you guys, the building that you guys are kind of outside of, right? The one that you have your stand set out of, I guess Noxon would know this. This is the local Hunters Guild. The Monster Hunter Guild. And you guys can kind of hear as you guys are talking about breaking or talking to this halfling that got imprisoned or taken. You guys kind of hear a loud fight, kind of like voices that are kind of that you overhear, loud voices coming from inside the Hunters Guild. Yeah.
Well, that sounds fun.
Shall we go say hello to the Hunters Guild? Well, or I guess my character would know that. Do you care to investigate this loud ruckus, Mr. Four?
It sounds like a good time in there.
Can we hear what they're shouting about from outside?
Let me see. I think you could give me a perception check.
Right.
I'll give advantage for you, Noxon, since you probably would know some inkling since you are set up outside the guild.
All right. That would be 12. Probably not.
12. I think that's decent enough to know that one of the voices is the head of the guild, and you know this because you are set up outside this guild, and maybe you've met this person before. This is a person called, let me look him up, give me a sec. He is called Gorik Mugarad, kind of like an oldish orc, and you can hear his voice over the others, kind of louder than the rest. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't really hear what the argument is about, though.
Is he typically a very temperamental man?
You know him as more jovial.
Okay. In which case, she's going to be a little bit wary and start packing up her stall. She's gonna start packing up her stall, and she's debating whether or not to go inside and have a look at what's going on. But either way, she wants to get out of there pretty soon if he's suddenly disrupting things. Are you two going to have a look at it?
Yeah, let's have a look at it. Let's go see what's going on.
Let's have a look.
Okay.
you guys wanna
She's
go
gonna
inside?
follow behind. Yeah, she's gonna follow behind them then, but like at a distance. She doesn't
Gotcha.
want to get involved if it's a fight.
Yeah. I have a terrible AI image for the Hunters Guild. Actually, no, I don't. Oh wait, yes, I do. Just envision something like this, but I will describe it and use your own imagination to describe it. Sorry. Yeah, as you guys go inside, you see a kind of a giant fireplace with like a longish table. There is animal heads kind of on the walls. You see weapons on the walls. You see kind of people wearing various furs and stuff. But what takes your attention the most is you see kind of a large, imposing, older orc. And you know, Noxon, that this is Gorik. You see that his has dark green skin marked with numerous scars, with kind of like a hair that is kind of graying at the temples and tied in a kind of a messy ponytail. You see that as you guys come in, he's talking to 3 individuals. One of them is a Goliath, and the other 2 are kind of behind him. And you see, as he says,
No, we don't have any more work for you. I'm sorry. Like, listen, you're giving me a splitting headache. You're yelling at me.
as you guys come up.
So we're giving him a headache. Mr. Four, I humbly request that you engage in this man with dialogue first.
Dialogue is what I'm great at. Boar's going to walk up in between the 2 parties and go, "Salutations! What seems to be the problem in this neck of the woods?"
These people here, they're asking for work, but I don't have any yet. For monster hunting, and such. And he kind of, his face kind of brightens a little when he sees Nox, and he's like, "Could you help me out with this? They seem very displeasant to me."
Oh gosh, okay. And she's gonna wander in. What's the problem?
You see the Goliath speak up, and he's like, "Yo, bro, he won't give us any work. I feel like we deserve something. I need some food on the table, and he won't give me anything. This guy's the worst."
Well, what can you do if there's no work? You're not entitled to all these jobs. Other people need them too.
Listen, little mask lady, I just want some food. Me and my boys, we just, he said this old orc, he's just so dumb and stupid.
I can suggest something that will put some food on the table. Why don't you go and hunt for a meal? That is why you're here, no?
Yeah, you see actually the old orc brighten, his face changes a little when he said hunt, and he's like,
Actually, that sounds like a good idea. Say, are you guys looking for work? You 3.
Yes. I am looking
Sorry.
for work.
Uh-huh.
I forget what that. That reminded me of that one Rick and Morty episode.
Yeah, that was the point. That was the point. Yeah.
Sorry.
He's like, what do you say? Let's make it a competition. Say, If you three, let's say hunt or maybe get me some lunch, I will give you any contracts, monster contracts that I have to the first who gives me something good for lunch. Maybe hunt on the edge of the grove.
I'm no hunter,
Mm.
but I can definitely kill things.
I do my best work with hitting things with blunt objects, so I'll get you something good.
You guys don't seem like hunters, though. Especially, I've never really seen a robot around here.
Hello, my name is Project 4. You may call me, you may call me P40110.
All right, Metalhead. Listen, we okay. The captain of the watch, he owes me a favor. Okay, so you guys don't seem like hunters, and I don't really want people dying on my conscience. And I also don't want those douchebags to really get the monster contract. So, if you guys head on down to the barracks, I'm sure he'll lend you one of his men. You know, just to help around with things. He owes me a favor.
Alrighty.
And how do we show him that it is you who we're cashing the favor in for? Do you have a token or some way that we can identify to him?
He plucks off one of his hairs, one of his gray hairs. He's like,
Maybe just say this is Gorik's hair.
Okay. I reach over and I take the hair out of his hand and then say, one's not enough, and pluck another one.
Yep.
Hey, what? Nobody touches my hair, my luscious locks except me. All right, everybody get
Whoa.
out.
Sorry. I back
Oh
away
my goodness.
with the two little pieces of hair that we have, and now I head towards the guard, I believe, to go get some assistance with hunting.
You see that the Goliath, as well as you guys are leaving, is like, you guys are so dead. We're gonna destroy you.
I thought we were hunting, not killing each other.
Just so I understand the situation, did these two knuckleheads, 4 and
Kilthorn.
oh gosh, yeah, Kilthorn, just rope Noxon into a competition with them?
Accidentally.
yeah.
She's gonna try and back out of the guild hall before anyone notices.
Okay.
While she is attempting to back away from the guild hall and no one notices, I lift my left wing and I point at the man who said that was going to kill us, and I mimic the sound of the neck breaking from the hanging. I go.
What is that? A tree branch?
That's the sound of your neck when
Oh.
I'm done with you.
Oh, so that's how it's gonna go. They're gonna just back out, I guess, awkwardly, since he doesn't really have a comeback. And he kind of, as he's going towards the doorway, he kind of bumps into Nox, and you guys see that. I guess, Noxon, would you want to roll a stealth roll, or are you just kind of just like leaving, or?
Yeah, I guess she wasn't trying to be. Yeah, no, let's roll a stealth roll. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Oh no. 21.
What is up?
Oh,
21.
good.
It's a 21.
Yeah.
East in the wind.
You sneak out. Yeah, you sneak out. They're really in the conversation. I guess the others are kind of. Are you going like towards your stand and like packing up and stuff?
Yeah, I want to say like she packed up, but she left everything kind of there, just like behind the stall. So she's going and grabbing her stuff, and she does not want to be part of the competition. I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of hoping someone would stop her and rope her in a bit more, but I guess she's very sneaky.
Yeah, maybe that you're still working on packing stuff up in the stands as they're kind of leaving the Hunters Guild.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, okay. You guys are leaving the Hunters Guild as well, going towards the barracks. I'm so sorry, Morley. I'm trying. I feel so long.
Fun.
While
Yeah.
would we notice her while we're going past?
I mean, the stand's in the open. It was like right in front of the Hunters Guild hall. So yeah, you probably see that she's packing up.
Forrest's gonna go over and try to grab her by the arm and say, "Come on, friend, we're gonna go hunting."
I'm gonna take this opportunity to recognize that he referred to us all as friends. So now we're the 3 best friends. Let's go.
Noxon's gonna also recognize that and try and run away. So she's gonna just like try and shake him off.
I'm now going to assist for and grab her other arm.
She's gonna go, I'm not part of this, and try and shake him off.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
What would that be? A contested strength roll? You're trying to
Oh, we're doing
shake
a
him off.
strength roll.
Oh yeah, what would that be? I feel like
Will
either.
be a contested abduction roll.
So I rolled
Yeah,
strength and I get +5, so I got a
You both beat me.
I got a
13.
22.
Yeah, they drag you along. Sorry, Noxon.
That's okay.
Welcome to the party.
Your
Well,
stuff
I
at
say
the
that's okay.
standard is still
Noxon
there
is
though.
like screaming. Wait, all my stuff is there still?
Yeah, you didn't pack it up like totally.
I didn't pack it up. Did I grab anything?
I'll say you grabbed some of it, but like you were like in the middle of packing up quickly, maybe trying to leave before they saw you when they came out and like just kind of dragged you, like both dragged you towards where you're going.
Okay.
I guess the barracks, right?
Yep. Towards the barracks.
Towards the barracks.
I guess we just completely forgot about that guy that was getting taken to jail. So now we're hunting. Okay. So yeah, towards the barracks anyways. We can go get that other guy later.
Yeah, another time.
Another time.
He gets executed immediately as soon as you went there.
Oh no.
Yeah, you guys are going towards the barracks. Okay. Yeah, as you guys are there, I have a picture on Roll20 real quick. These are not the best pictures, but I tried. Just imagine, like, you see a lot of bustling activity as it is getting towards noon-ish. You see that there's people wearing the armor of the Crimson Veil, kind of with their crimson cloaks, with kind of gleaming armor. You see that some people are congregating around, sharpening weapons, doing all that stuff. As you guys go in, and I assume that you guys go inside, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I believe we will go inside, arm in arm, trolloping into the barracks to
Yeah.
to hand this man the gray hairs plucked directly from. Anyone remember his name?
Gorik.
Gorik.
Yeah.
Gorik's head. Yes.
Yeah, you get some like weird looks from some of the guards as Noxon is like screaming, trying to like escape and stuff.
Because if anyone steals my stuff, I will never forgive you.
Yeah,
I believe this is time for 4 to step in with forgiveness is but only a morale code of humans. Although I don't want to
am
put words in the
human.
mouth of.
What?
Yeah, but I'm a bird. You think I have morals?
Clearly you don't. You just abducted me.
I did not abduct you. We are friends and going on a quest to hunt together.
Who said we were friends?
I did, and you're gonna like it.
I also said that we were friends. Did you not hear me earlier?
She just kind of like sighs and gives up.
Yes, Stockholm Syndrome is setting in. Perfect.
Oh
do
god.
Stockholm Syndrome roll.
No.
Roll for Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, as you guys come in, you kind of see that there's a desk there, kind of like with a male receptionist. You see that he is not really dressed in the armor of Crimson Veil, but is kind of dressed in still a kind of a professional garment. of something of like Kingdom of Petrosia. As you guys come up, and he kind of is wearing like spectacles on his nose. As you guys come in, he's like, "Can I help you?"
We were
We were
told
looking.
that
Go ahead.
there is somebody that we can cash a favor into using these hairs.
You have a name?
Uh,
A name for the hairs or a name for the person we can catch them in with?
I mean, who are you here for? Are you looking for somebody?
The head of the guard, I believe.
Oh, the captain?
Yes.
One moment, please. And he saunters off to the back. As there's kind of like bustling around. You see that he goes up some stairs, and he returns, some minutes later with the captain of the watch, the one who pulled the lever actually on the elderly halfling, the one that got hanged. You hear him say, what do you want?
we are here to cash in a favor from Gorik Mudrod
Gorik? You know
Mungrod.
Gorik?
Yes. He gave us hairs.
Two to be precise.
Noxon is gonna like go up to this man and be like, "I'm here against my will. These two abducted me. Gorik would not stand for this. You have to like find a way to get me out of here."
She's lying. She tried to steal a medallion earlier.
All right, not my business.
There was no medallion. Please.
You give him the hairs, I guess.
I reach my my feathery arm out and hand him the two hairs.
And one of your
This
feathers.
is very unconventional. He picks up the two hairs, and you see that he puts it in his side pocket.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So what did Gorik need? I guess this is a favor that he needs.
We are here looking for a person to help us with a hunting project.
Oh, you need one of my men.
Yes.
He you see that he yells out a name. Give me a sec. Forgot it. You see that he yells out, Yellowstone, where are you? And you see that from where the barracks are, kind of in the back. So I'm envisioning kind of like the reception room. There's like a doorway to the right, stairwell to the left, and where there's like bunk beds that you can kind of see through the corner of your eye. You see an individual come out from the barracks door. Morley, do you want to describe your character? And I'm so sorry it took so long. I'm so sorry.
Sure. A short. Sam is wearing shiny armor with crimson accents, a military sword and a shield with a crimson cross. He is short with an enormous red mustache. His friendly attitude makes you question if he is a dwarf. Good day, citizen, he says as he greets you, and Second Lieutenant Sam, pleased to meet you. He pumps your arm up and down gratuitously. He's quite strong for his size.
Four also shakes his hand back very weakly, but tries his best.
I
That is
extend
very
the feather.
interesting armor that you have on there, Mr. Four. Was it? How was it that you get into that?
It's very easy. I promise I'll show you later.
Very good, very good.
I extend my hand out to shake his hand. I am Tailthorn.
Excellent. A Cancun, I rarely see them in this part of the woods.
Yes, we're a very rare people. But alas, I'm here.
I want to say Noxon is standing back, and I'm hoping that one of the things that she grabbed when she was getting dragged away was her light crossbow.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay,
Unfortunately,
awesome.
both
Got it.
her arms are still bound because I never released my left arm from grabbing onto her right arm. I'm going to
Oh,
assume
no.
that
And who is the young lady that is trying to escape your company?
our friend,
Would you like
she's
to introduce
helping us on our
yourself?
hunting quest.
I'm
Ah,
Noxon.
hunting
I'm not
quest.
supposed to be here.
Excellent.
She's trying to imbue her crossbow with one of her infusions, repeating shot, just in case she needs it, because this is gonna be she's getting dragged into this. She's just like succumbed to it. So she's trying so hard to reach it so she could do that.
Is it by touch? Like you have to touch it?
Yeah, it's by touch.
I don't think you could be able. Let me see. Where would the crossbow even be stored?
I don't know. I was thinking like across her back. I don't know.
Would you be able to reach it if like both the arms are by the robot and the Kenku?
I don't know.
Um.
Maybe. It depends how they're holding me.
I think 4 will probably eventually let go by getting sidetracked.
I'm assuming we'll.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we'll let go when we go to start hunting, right? Or get distracted.
Just like drag her away. You're just
Fair enough.
holding her. Yeah.
Did anyone bring handcuffs?
I have
Oh,
rope.
we'll say you can infuse. By the way, I'll say you can infuse.
Okay.
Be able to touch it, maybe like a brush of your finger or something.
Yeah, so maybe I can like brush it. Alright, she's just trying not to die.
Yeah, you see that the captain of the watch pipes up and he's like, "All right, enough of this pleasantries. Yellowstone, you're gonna accompany these. I guess you're monster guild. I don't know what you are. Gorik has a favor for me. Yellowstone, you will accompany them until they no longer need you. I don't know. It might be a day
Okay.
job thing."
I'm gonna welcome Yellowstone to the party. Welcome, friend. Now you're the fourth friend, the fourth amigo in this group. We're never gonna let you go.
Last time I checked that
Do not
bard
worry.
group, I'm pretty sure it was the 3 amigos.
Damn, get
It
out while
was,
you
but
can.
now there's 4.
Shall we head off?
What a shift in the topic of conversation, but I agree.
Lead the way. Do not worry, young lady. I am trained here. Among other things.
That's not what I was worried about.
You know, with her always backstepping while we're moving forward, it's taking so much time. Yellowstone, could you grab her feet? We might go faster.
God.
What is going on?
Abducted.
Young lady, are you in need of assistance?
I just want to go back and sell my potions.
Potions. Excellent.
I have a suggestion. You can sell your potions to the wildlife while we go hunting. Just don't get the poisons in the meat.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I guess I get dragged along. We keep going.
All right. Okay. I guess you are going. He mentioned, what did I say? The Grove, kind of on the southern edge of Traveler's Rest. So I'm envisioning, right, that Traveler's Rest is kind of like a rural, idyllic town, right, with where the gallows were is kind of the town square. The southern edge is where the groves are, kind of more in the seedier part of kind of like lower Traveler's Rest. You kind of have to go through that area. I'm guessing you're going through there.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We're gonna go to the
Okay.
place where we can get the thing done.
Okay. I'll just assume that you guys walk along. You get to the grove. You pass people, pulling like. Sorry, I'm eating at the same time. a snack. You see that a mule is being dragged with the wagon. You see that there's children even playing in the streets. People washing clothes on a washboard, kind of like on the edges of one of the houses. As you guys go through this, you get to the edge of kind of a dense grove area. Yeah, kind of hard to see in, but this might be a good place, to get game for Goric.
I'd like to do a perception check to see what game might be around.
Yeah. Roll that for me.
So we're rolling a d20. Ooh, a 5, and I think my perception is. Where's my sheet here? It's a 9.
Yeah.
It's passive perception, but okay, so it's not very good.
You know that there is game in here, but you've heard of maybe you've been in Traveler's Rest, but you don't know what is in here. You haven't really been here, so you can't really tell what dangers lie about.
Maybe we should ask our good friend Nox in here. Do you know of any dangerous creatures that lurk in these parts?
Should I do a history or a nature check for that?
I'll give you a history check.
Okay, let's see. 16.
Yeah. You know that the grove, it's very dense in nature. You know that there can be, rabbits, deer, the occasional game, boars. But you also know that there has been the propensity for wolves or, the occasional cougar or something like that, So, I mean, it's just normal kind of forest stuff. But there's some of the monster guilds you have overheard some, smaller monsters have been known to roam about.
Okay, so she'll basically say, normally your typical game, but you can find monsters roaming about here. They might tear us to shreds.
Okay. Luckily, there's 4 of us. I think we can take on anything. Who's with me?
I
I'm
hope
with
you
you.
guys will get done faster.
You guys are likely to need my help. Good thing I'm here.
Okay, she's fully on board now. What kind of check could I do to try and see if there's any footprints or something?
Oh, I don't think you would
animal.
have to roll for this. You see that there is footprints recently. I mentioned that it's early spring, kind of like frost, so it's easy for you to see footsteps of a larger size. And I think you could even put 2 and 2 together that it is probably the Goliath hunter that I mentioned before and his friends. They've already been here, already walking through.
It seems we're late to the
so-
party.
Is there
It
any... Does it seem like they're tracking something? Is there anything else, paw prints or something?
Would that be nature check? I don't want to roll too much, roll everything. I would say, for the sake of just not rolling for everything, I say you wouldn't really see too much paw prints, or any at all in the front of where the grove is.
Okay.
Okay, before we move on further, I want to confirm Noxon is now on board with being in our troop, our ensemble.
Reluctantly, yeah. She thinks it'll make it go faster.
Perfect. Okay, this is exactly how it all is going to work out. Who's going to take the lead for our hunting party?
I would assume the one that is more akin to nature. How about the bird?
It's possible. I have -1 to nature checks though.
I have +3 to nature, so I could... Okay, Noxon's on board. She'll go in front. She'll try and she'll say like, looks like they've already come this way. We should go whatever way they're not going because they've already disturbed the wildlife in this area.
You guys want to go in? Okay.
Yeah, let's go in and then like try and separate from their footprints.
Yeah. I need one of you. I will give advantage with it because I'll assume like the entire party is going to be helping. I want one of you to give me a survival check.
Survival.
I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe in you.
You know what?
shouldn't
Never
believe
mind.
You have advantage, please.
I already rolled an 8 and a 7.
He rolled both.
You have a +3.
I have a +3. Yeah.
Yeah, you see the robot leads ahead and he's like, follow me, and he like leads you guys through like mud, like a lot of the muddy areas, not really even like the clean areas. But eventually, as you guys are taking considerably longer than needed, you guys see a tree stand in the trees. So it's what I'm envisioning is kind of like a pine tree, and you guys see maybe 30, 40 feet up with like a ladder attached on the side. You see that there is a tree stand, maybe perhaps, like that can see over the grove a little bit.
I want to go up there and see what I can see beyond the horizon.
Yeah.
Like to saunter over and climb the ladder.
You want to go up the ladder?
Yeah.
All
Right
right.
away.
Anybody following you guys, are just all staying on the ground?
Nox is gonna stay on the ground.
Okay. What's everybody's passive perception?
9 is mine.
Trying to find where that is on the sheet
15.
here.
Not-
Also 15.
9 is, or sorry,
All right.
11 is the passive perception.
Oh, sorry. No, never mind. Sorry, mine's 11.
Okay, nobody's higher than 18? Okay. Cool. All right, you go up the tree stand ladder. You get to the top, and you see that there is a box up there. It looks like a small chest. I'm envisioning like maybe 3 by 2, kind of just a wooden chest, and it is locked. Kind of bolted to the tree even a little. As you get up there.
So I know it's locked already. Like, if let's say I try to open it, what would happen? Just stay locked?
You can try to open it, yeah. It just doesn't open because it's locked.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna holler down to the people down below. Anyone see a key lying around? Key for a box, chest, anything?
Cora's gonna wave up at him and say, I know how to pick locks. Do you want some help?
Yes. If you know how to pick a lock, then by all means get up here and open this, and we'll share the loot.
He'll go up and try to pick the lock. What would that be? Sleight of hand?
Yeah, give me sleight of hand.
I got a 10.
I don't think that'll cut it. Yeah, you can see as you try to like put the lockpick in that you kind of can't really feel like where the mechanisms is, and it kind of slips, and you can't really get in. But as you guys are up there, and even Sam and Noxon are on the ground looking up, you hear from behind you, "Hey, what are you kids doing up there?" And you see behind you, you see a farmer with a pitchfork, and beside him you see that is a mastiff, like a dog. Let me play a different song. Actually, I'm getting tired of this one. Yeah, you see kind of a mastiff, like, and he's like, "What are y'all doing up there?"
Good day, citizen! My name is Sam, We have come we have come on a king's quest. He's not the king. Who is he? The head of the
The
Crimson
Hunters
Dale.
Guild.
The Hunters Guild? Yes.
Yeah, the
We've
Hunters
been
Guild.
sent on a quest by the head of the Hunters Guild. He has sent us down here. We were just looking for prey. You wouldn't happen to know any of the local animals, where they might be a place where they would drink or take in, maybe a fox's den or something.
You see that you're talking to him, he kind of like spits to the side. Like, what are you want to know where the prey is? Why don't you get out of my tree stand? You're trying to steal from my goodie box.
Oh, terribly sorry. I didn't realize they were looting through some things that were yours. We thought that they might have been a trap, but there was some prey inside this trap. But okay, off we go.
Listen, y'all better get out of my goodie box or I'll sick beans on you. And he looks towards his mastiff.
Four
I
will,
reluctantly climb down the ladder.
4 will be going down as well.
Okay.
I look the farmer dead in the eyes and I say, "Can I pet beans?"
You want to pet beans? Nobody's ever asked me to pet beans before. All right. He's a good boy, but and he like lets him go forward.
I reach out my feathered hand and I give Beans a nice pat on the head and start rubbing his belly.
Sam will pat the Cancun on the shoulder as he reaches out towards the dog. He will get guidance as he moves it.
You know what? Y'all seem like nice folk. I can tell you where there's some. You guys are looking for game, or what are you looking for?
Yes,
game.
anything that might make a suitable sandwich for the head of the Hunters Guild.
Head of the Hunters Guild. I don't know all these big words. Could you? Yeah, I know a grove about like about a mile or two north of here. I mean, not a grove. It's kind of like a clearing. I know that there's a lot of like game there that that's in that area.
Could you lead us there?
You want me to lead you there?
Please.
Oh, if you're going that way, yes.
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, Beans here, he has a really good nose. He has a really good nose, and I can lead you forward. All right, you guys want to? I guess he'll take the dog and lead you guys north.
I'll finish petting Beans and let him guide us.
All right. I actually have a question. So the last time you guys played D&D, did you guys have like battle maps on Roll20 and stuff?
We had them in D&D Beyond, but yeah, we had battle maps and stuff. I'm sure that most of us at least know how to use them.
Okay. Cool. As you guys are going north, I'll say that it has been like probably like 3 hours that you guys have been in this grove. Since the beginning, like Project 4 kind of messed up navigating. You guys are in the grove, and he's like, you guys are kind of like on the edges. I'm thinking like I'm trying to think like the Hunger Games, like where there's like the opening and then on the edges are like where the trees are. You guys are kind of reached that, and he's like, well, this is where they usually show up. I got stuff to do. I know Beans is looking kind of hungry. Y'all good, or can I, head out?
You can probably
Thank you
go
for
now.
guiding us, and thank you for Beans. I reluctantly reach towards Beans to give him a nice big scruff on the side of his face.
Listen,
If we listen, party, if we need the use of the dog, I could feed the dog, and then he wouldn't have an excuse to Scam balls.
Oh, you what would that be? I think a persuasion roll should be in order if you're trying to have the dog stay with you. Maybe like you're like babysitting. Is that what you're trying to go for?
I was just gonna feed the dog. Yeah, I guess maybe try to persuade him.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you.
I mean, I'd like to keep the dog around. Who wouldn't want a dog with us?
Okay.
Oh. It's going to be difficult for me to roll because I'm kind of unmobile here. So
Do you have a
if you
dice
want,
on you?
I could
I
roll
think I can
persuasion.
roll on. Can I roll on here?
You can type it
Oh,
in
of course.
Roll20.
What do I need here? Exclamation mark roll.
I thought it was slash roll.
I think I tried that before.
It's slash roll.
Of course it is. Now nothing will. Yep. Okay.
You're doing great.
You got it. I trust.
What'd I get?
Oh my god!
What'd
What do you get?
2.
Oh, listen, beans is for me and me only. I'm sorry, but you know what? I can give you guys a compromise. You know my goodie box that you guys saw on the tree stand? He's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
pull out a key from around his neck. He's like, "Listen, if y'all need to pilfer through it and take what you need, okay? You know, hopefully, you have what you need."
I'd like to thank him for everything he's done for us, and graciously accept the key.
All right, I'm gonna head off now.
What a nice
All
man.
right. Thank you for your assistance. We greatly appreciate it.
He's already walking off with Beans, and the grove kind of closes in around him as you guys are now left in this open area where he said that game liked to come near.
Okay. I guess we should start tracking anything that's around. So I guess Noxon is well, you guys are saying your goodbyes. She'll go a little deeper into the grove and see if she can find any like footprints or droppings or anything that she can find to see what's around.
Okay. Since this isn't hidden, I won't have you roll for it. Yeah, it kind of like in the open area towards like the northern edge of the grove. I'll say you guys are on the southern edge. You guys see, or I guess Noxon would see, kind of a large bit of feces, and kind of next to it, it seems a bear print, a print of a bear. As you kind of are near it, you can see that the feces seems kind of fresh.
Okay. So Noxon, like seeing them having already said their goodbyes, is gonna go, guys, we have to be careful. There's bears around here.
Bears.
Bear Scott. We used to sing that back in the barracks.
That's okay.
Yep. Are you guys just looking? You guys are looking around. I'll say that you guys can kind of hear like where Noxon is, kind of in the north. You kind of hear like a shuffling a bit. Towards the northern as you see like leaves shake around.
And how far away is that?
I'd say it's about like 50, 60 feet.
All right. Sam will creep to the north. He's going to make sure that he tries to keep himself in between the shuffling and the rest of the party.
Okay. Yeah.
He'll prepare to cast a spell.
I gotcha. Ready that action. As you guys see, kind of bursting out of this like bushes in the front, you guys see a male stag kind of look at you. And it maybe perhaps people don't really hunt in the grove. You see that this stag doesn't really keep mind to you guys, kind of 50, 60 feet away.
When Sam sees him, he will cast his spell. Sleep.
Okay, sick. You want to roll to hit that?
Sleep does not require a 2-hit roll.
Okay.
As long as it's what is it? As long as its hit points are underneath. I'm just reading it here. Roll 5d8, and it's a creature that's underneath that. As long as its hit points are underneath that rule, it falls asleep.
Okay, yeah, it definitely
Okay.
falls asleep. It definitely does. Yeah.
Okay. Sam does not proceed towards it because he's wearing heavy armor and he doesn't want to make a lot of noise and wake it up. He gives the others the sign, the shush sign.
Okay. Yeah. You guys want to all creep, or Morley, Sam, you want to creep towards that stag that you just put to sleep. You see that it falls kind of abruptly to the side. Yeah. You want to go up to it? Is that what you're trying to do?
Sam is going to give a rope to somebody, probably the Kenku, and say, "Can you sneak up there and tie up that stag? I am afraid if I do it, the clanking of my heavy armor will give me away, or will wake it up."
Oh, who'd you say that to? Sorry.
Sorry, that was to the
Gilthor.
Kenku, to Kiwi. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go over there and I'm sorry, I'm blanking on what we're doing by the stag right now.
He gives you a rope. He gives you a rope, and he tells you to tie up the legs of the stag so it can't run away.
Okay, yeah, that seems reasonable. I guess I'll like slowly walk over towards the stag with the rope and attempt to first tie its back hooves. Do I need to roll for this, or
Nah, that
is
should be
this...
fine, right? I
Okay,
mean, you
well
can
then...
do a base intelligence roll if you want, but I feel like it should be since it's sleep, it should be just a pretty simple knot, right?
Then I'll tie its front and back hooves so that it can't run away from us.
Yes. As you're tying the stag, you hear another rustle coming from the bushes where the stag appeared. And as you see, coming from out of the bushes, you see a giant bear, a black bear. But what you notice about this bear, right? You see that as it comes out, it is noticeably it seems sickly. As it comes out, and you see that there's like yellow veins, kind of like like arcing through the skin. You see that there's parts of where the hair has fallen off, and it looks towards you, and you see in its eyes, you see a lot of spittle in its mouth. You see that its eyes are kind of not really like normal bear eyes, but it's kind of like tinged with yellowish bits in it. Yeah, I think that would be roll initiative. Yeah.
Oh, roll for initiative.
That's a 17 from Noxon.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down.
No valid token was selected.
Yeah. What is
I just,
that?
I'm writing it down like in my notebook, so just tell me the initiative and I'll write it down.
Noxon got a 17. I got a 12. Kiwi got a 16. And
Okay.
Yellowstone Sam got a 20.
All right.
I can't even see
Um,
what I rolled.
Looks like you're
Okay.
going first.
Do you guys think this is a good time to take like a little break, like a 5-minute break or 10-minute break?
Sure.
Probably.
okay.
Let's start a
Roll
conversation
initiative.
before we get into it.
Roll initiative. Let's go.
This is a good spot. This is a good spot. And you get some
Break.
water.
All
So
right.
if I,
All right, now we gotta sit here for a good solid 5 minutes with, oh, he changed the music. Okay. I thought we were gonna have to listen to combat music. I was prepared
Oh.
to have the Breath of the Wild Guardians theme start playing.
No, you're in space now.
Cool. Oh, I still have voice mod on as my default microphone, which means I can open up voice mod and do some dumb shit like 1 second. I gotta find it. No, I lost it.
Is it the mod you were playing the other day?
It's this. It's not playing through my microphone.
No, it's not.
That's disappointing. Is it because of my here? Let me just let's see if this works. Nope. Well, that's disappointing.
See, the unfortunate thing about Noxa not having all her stuff is that's how she uses her spells, is through her potion.
Oh, we can say that you took it. I don't
Oh
want to like.
gosh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm here in the back. I'm just like doing something real quick. And we can say that you have it. So I don't want to limit your character.
Okay. I mean, it's fair. It also just it adds a challenge if that's the case.
If you want to, you can, but I don't require it.
No, she has like satchels and like utility belts like strapped across her with all her potions in it, so she has something. I'm sure.
Sorry, I'm so sorry to Morley. That took so long to introduce your character. I'm like so sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, I usually DM for like 2-ish hours, so that's why I kind of take like a little break just to collect myself and make sure everything's right.
Kiwi, if anything, I would assume that that would be something my dad would put in the chat. Of anybody.
I'm glad at least someone read it.
Barbadookle, shouts the bear. You've disturbed my doom scrolling session. Everybody knows that bears don't sleep during hibernation. They scroll Instagram. Now you must die! Sorry,
Yeah, why do you
This
think
is-
he's got yellow in his eyes? He's not sleeping.
Oh my goodness.
doom
They're
scrolling
glued to the
all
screen.
winter. My bad.
Is this the type of peak comedy we'll get now that your brain's working and not focused on exams?
This
It's
is
some
the
of the peak
peak?
comedy.
This?
I don't know that peak. I think that's a very stupid piece of comedy, but I find it funny.
It's fine, Kiwi. We think you're funny. Probably.
That's good. At least someone does.
loosely.
Very
I'm sorry.
loosely.
I'm sorry, no, it's funny. It's funny.
No, you don't have to validate whether or not it's funny.
Too bad I did.
That is too bad.
This is the comedy you're gonna get now.
Yeah, the comedy that you're going to get now is I don't remember. I remember the last time I was in a call with Soup, we were laughing about something. Now I can't remember.
It was probably for being really bad at reading the room.
Could have been that. I remember something really stupid. Did I share with you the sandbox thing? The pyramid in the sandbox?
What? I don't think so.
No, okay, I didn't share that one with you. That one was kind of funny. I messaged someone. They had a photo of them in by the pyramids in Egypt, and they're like,
Oh.
guess where this photo was taken?" And I was like, "In my backyard." It's
Oh.
okay if you were playing in my sandbox, but please next time ask.
Oh my goodness. Your pickup lines are just as bad as mine. I mean, I did.
Well, that one I just thought was funny. I just wanted to say that. That was just something stupid.
That's fair enough. Oh,
my
no.
god, is it Smokey the Bear?
Are we gonna fight Yogi Bear?
Wait, where do you see
Oh,
that?
Yogi Bear?
Where do you see
Hey,
that somewhere?
boo-boo.
Yeah, where are you seeing
There's
that?
Oh,
a
that's
chat
in,
in Roll20.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
I'm in the
I
chat.
can't
What?
tell.
There's a double chat.
Oh,
The secret chat.
I see now. Why'd it make me scroll down? It didn't just populate.
Because if you scroll down hard enough, it'll start updating eventually.
But it was updating by itself. I hadn't scrolled up. I don't know.
Alright, I think I should be good. Sorry, I was setting up something in the background.
No worries.
Give me 2 seconds.
It's been 2 seconds.
60.
There. All right. Sorry.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be rolling like in real life if that's fine.
But then the stream can't see the roll. Oh wait, your
Well, he
DM.
could just
Never
say
mind.
what the rolls are.
Yeah, DM screen bro.
Yeah.
We are
Okay, that's
obliged
fair.
to finish the-
Okay.
I'm very upset we didn't find the bear all the way up in the hunting thing that we already went up to. we
I
just,
mean, bears can climb, so I mean,
we go up there, we open up the chest. It's just a bear hibernating, waiting to pounce.
in the chest. Okay, that would have been really funny.
What, you been reading my notes?
Ah! Sorry. I'll refrain.
Do you guys see that? The thing that I put on there?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, the bear doesn't look diseased, but it is diseased. It is yellow veiny. Let me see.
I don't think any of us have control of any of the icons.
No, I don't think we do.
You don't have your own?
Well, we have icons, but we can't move them.
Okay, give me a sec.
I
thought I
No, we
linked it
can.
to
Maybe we
you.
can.
You don't see that?
Well, we see it, but we can't move the icons.
I just saw
Soup.
Kamai. Can I?
Alright, Soup, try it now. Try it now.
I now have access to Project 4.
Okay, let me do the others. Sorry, Noxon, the token, I couldn't really find it, but so it's kind of a little bad, but
No, it's cute. I like it.
if any of y'all want to change it, then just tell me we can do that.
I'm pretty sure we can just click into it and then change it on
There we go.
ourselves.
Okay.
I like mine as is.
I also like mine as is.
I like mine. Wait, Soup, are you not just Zenyatta from Overwatch?
I don't
know it doesn't.
throw balls. I throw magic. But yes,
Magic balls?
I guess
Alright,
they are technically magic balls.
Hmm?
So wait. 4 is just
Practically
Zenyatta.
gained it down.
Confirmed.
Peace be upon
actually
you.
one
But
for
he's more
one.
chaotic.
Okay, I should be good. I'm writing it down. The bear
I'm just
rolled
gonna be
really
checking
high.
the icon.
For initiative, by the way. Super high.
Higher than a 20?
Not that high.
Oh, Kiwi, do you remember Zenyatta's Halloween outfit where he's like a Cthulhu?
Yeah, I remember that one.
That's basically what he is.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay, that was about a 10-minute break, right?
Something like
like
that.
that.
10
Right on the
minutes.
nose. Alright, let's do some music. Alright, sure, whatever. That's combat music, y'all. Okay. Yellowstone. As you guys are in this clearing, you guys see the feral look of this bear as you see mucus or saliva dripping down where you guys are at the stag tied at your feet. You see kind of like trees in the center, or not in the center, kind of on the the outside. Yeah, and you're gonna go first, Yellowstone. Sam Yellowstone.
Right. Sam will. Since he's already made sure that he's in between him, the bear and the rest of the party, he will shout to the rest of the party, "Stay back! I will protect you from this evil menace." Yeah, whatever. And he will shoot a crossbow at the bear. Let's see.
Okay. By the
This
way, you guys can
fun.
measure range in Roll20. So if you like click on the left side, there's like a measure button, and you can just drag it and see how far away it is.
I don't know who is measuring from me to the bear, but
That's me.
okay.
Also, if you right click, then it'll like cut. So.
Hmm.
Cool.
All right.
Nice. I have a +5 to hit, so I don't know if that hits anything.
No, you didn't. Sorry. Yeah, your crossbow kind of goes sailing past this bear. As you can see, it kind of like the bolt kind of goes in the tree in the back, and it is. Do you have any other abilities?
None that I can use.
Okay.
So he will just, Sam will just put his shield forward, and he will brace for the impact of this bear and pass the turn.
Okay. It is now the bear's turn. Seeing it's about here. Let me see. It's not in range. Yeah, I guess I'll double dash, maybe? No, I'll say the bear, like, saunters up a little bit confused. It is going to, I guess, be kind of by this tree stump in the middle that is uprooted. Yeah, that is going to be the bear's turn. It is now, Noxon, your turn.
Okay. Noxon. She did not ready up her crossbow, so what I'm gonna do instead, is I'm gonna use her cantrip Firebolt.
Okay.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to do that. That second one, that was an accident. That is a 10 to hit, so I don't think I do.
Yeah, it goes selling past. I'm sorry. It looks very enraged now.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, very.
That's all I
somebody
can
get-
do.
That's all you can do. Okay, Kiwi, your turn.
All right, my turn.
Yeah, I'll put the initiative order in chat so y'all can see.
So he is way out of range for my patented spear prod, I believe. with my trident. Let me check the range on that real quick. Range 20/60. 60 is throw, so I need to be in 20 feet. And where am I? I am 45, so I gotta move up. Oh, I gotta move up like 25 feet here. I have 30 speed. Okay, let's move into close proximity of this bear. I think here's, how far is that? 15 feet? Okay, so then I moved 30 feet to get to him, roughly. So I can't move anymore. And then I'm going to try to hit him with my spear. Or my trident is what I'm... Or I think it's a trident. Is what I have equipped right now. So roll trident 12 plus my strength modifier, or is just getting out my character sheet here, is a 3, so that is a 15. Does 15 hit?
15 does hit, yeah.
Okay, so then we roll for damage, which I believe is 1d8 piercing. Okay, so
Okay.
8. I got an 8.
All right, sick. Trident sails through the air, strikes the side of this bear, roars out in pain, and it's gonna use its reaction on you, for you attacking it. It is going to see as the trident hits, you're gonna see kind of like some bile build up in this bear in its mouth, and it's gonna spit. Are you in range? Okay, yeah. It's gonna spit up, kind of in range as you see, 15 feet, kind of in a spray of yellow bile, onto you. I'm gonna see if it hits. Actually, yeah, give me a sec. 13 doesn't hit, right? Okay. Yeah.
No, I have AC 15.
Yeah, the bile kind of goes sailing past. Yeah, just kind of like all over your area, but not on you. Yeah, that's its reaction. Yeah, 8 damage. Cool. Is that all you can do?
I actually think there might be a correction to this here. I'm just looking at the trident in 5e here. I think it's supposed to be 1d6. Maybe I'm on the wrong compendium here. Second. Because I'm just trying to make sure if there's a strength modifier on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, 1d8 piercing. Uh,
My guess is it would have been a dex weapon, but I don't know.
no, it's...
You want me to look up Trident? I can.
Yeah, could you look it up? I'm getting a bunch of conflicting results here.
Yeah. I'm not sure the exact. I think it's... Let me see.
Because I know there's the topple effect on it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me
Oh
a sec,
yeah,
I'm going through
2024 weapon rules. I forgot about that.
It's 1d6.
Yeah, I messed that one up. Okay, 1d6.
We'll just say you did 6 damage then, right?
Yeah, there's no damage addition on that, is there? With the strength modifier?
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
you have a +1
I'm
bonus
not
to attack
sure.
and damage rolls, maybe, with this weapon? Oh, let's try it +1 I'm looking at right now. Okay, no. So then, no, it doesn't appear so. Just 1d6. And
Yeah.
then, can the bear make a, what saving throw is it? A constitution saving throw?
Sure.
See if they fall over?
20.
Okay, well, they do not fall over.
Okay.
Okay, so
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
we'll just do 6 then. Okay. Yeah,
Is that
I'll correct that on my... It's piercing, I believe.
Okay.
Right?
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
It is now Project 4.
He's going to move up a little bit, and then shout, "Look what I can do!" before shooting an eldritch blast from his hand, completely missing.
This is anticlimactic.
He'll turn around and give everybody a thumbs up before giving up his action.
Mhm. All right, all right. It is now Yellowstone. If you don't have anything else. Morley's turn.
Oh, you might be busy.
Okay.
Hey, Sam is going to, let's see, he will cast Bless on the 3, on me, on the Kenku, and on Soup. So we all get to add a d4 to our rolls. And again, he's just going to kind of mentally prepare himself to take any hits from the bear.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right, all right. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Bear's gonna go on Kelthorn now. He's gonna do a multi-attack. Let me roll this. 10 doesn't hit.
He does not. No.
21 hits, right?
21 does hit. Yes.
All right. 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Puts me at 15.
Okay,
I
okay.
was waiting to come and tell us we couldn't park there.
Yeah, as the bear kind of like slices through the air, you know, taking off part of your armor. I'm assuming you're wearing something, or maybe you're unarmored. Kind of, you see like some blood come up from your skin as it takes another swipe with its claws, and a deep gash in the side of yourself, your torso side. Yeah, I think that's the bear's turn. It is going to be Noxon.
Okay. Let's see. So she's going to see if there's anything else I'm better at. What does the bear do? 1 second. Okay. So I'm gonna have Noxon. She's gonna take oh, I know how to use this. She's gonna take a few steps forward. Just to get in front of 4.
Yep.
And she's going to let's see. I think she's gonna try and cast Firebolt again.
Okay. Roll to hit. I want to see if
Hopefully
this works.
that goes better. That's a 24.
A 24. Oh, nice. Damage?
Let's see. Hopefully something good.
Hey, do you see this firebolt? Boom.
That's a 10.
A 10? Oh, sick.
Yep.
Nice, nice, nice.
And then she does have a bonus action she can use. I wasn't going to use it last turn because no one was really, like, in danger, but I am going to use Sanctuary on Kiwi.
Gotcha.
So what that does is you ward a creature in range, within range until the spell ends. Any creature who targets that warded creature with a attack roll or a damaging spell must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, or choose a new target.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm gonna say that kind of looks like her just throwing a potion and making like a wall of smoke. Because she doesn't actually use magic conventionally, and like her fire was also just like a weird amalgamation of tools she has.
Gotcha, gotcha. What's your wisdom save, by the way?
My wisdom. I'm not used to using D&D Beyond, so I apologize. You'll have to give me
Your wisdom save should be in the top left. There's a box that says saving throws.
It is. Are you sure?
Yeah.
This is 0.
Top left in the box that says saving throw, there's one that says whiz, and it
Mhm.
should have a number beside it.
Yeah, it's 0.
You must have mid to low intelligence.
No, I have good intelligence.
What's your wisdom?
I'm so confused.
What's your wisdom number?
My wisdom number 12.
Okay, what is that? I forget the wisdom save calculation.
I'm trying to it should be here.
I think you have a
it's
wisdom
not.
saving throw of. Is it +1? I'm not sure. Here, share your screen real quick.
I think it's +0. Okay.
It should be about the same as your regular rolls, but you
Okay.
should have a proficiency in 1 or 2 of them for your race. Or sorry,
Here,
maybe not your race, your
we'll
class.
we'll
This
move on to
one-
we'll move on to the next person. Just do that in the background. Just tell me when you get it, so we're not like
Okay.
bogged down with it. Kiwi, it's your turn.
Okay. All right. So I've taken some damage from the bear.
Yeah.
I will now. Let's see. 1 second here. No fight.
Streaming.
No. As a it's a bonus action. I'd like to activate my barbarian rage.
Okay.
So that I can gain additional advantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, and do bonus damage with barbarian rage. So I'm now going to use my my whip that I'm wielding in my left hand, and I will attempt to whip the bear.
Okay. Is the whip ranged?
It is, I believe. Let me check here. I might have the wrong page open. Oh, of course, I opened up a whip on Wikipedia and not the 5e.
Yeah. It might not be range. I'm not sure.
Alright, I found my thing.
It says
13.
melee. It might not actually
Okay, gotcha.
be. It says
You
add
should-
5
you're
feet to
good,
your
you're
reach
good.
when you attack with it.
It's melee,
Yeah, it
it's
should be in
melee.
range. Yeah, okay. So let's attempt to whip this bear.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
5 plus the 3, 8. Does 8
Misses.
hit?
Misses.
Okay. I don't believe I get any additional attacks with the rage. Probably not.
Yeah, you either have to attack or be attacked to keep your rage
Take
going.
damage.
Okay, well I already did attack, but I missed. Right? Is that?
I think it carries on till your next turn. So if you're not attacked by the bear by next turn or take damage, then I think you lose your rage. So next time you go around to Kiwi, then
Your rage lasts for 1 minute. It ends early if you're knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage since then.
yeah.
You can also end your rage as a bonus action. So I've attacked it but didn't deal damage because I missed. I think the rage persists even if I'm not damaged.
Mhm.
I could be
Yeah.
wrong though.
It's till your next turn. So like when your next turn comes around, if you haven't been damaged by the bear, then you will lose your rage.
I will also
Oh.
say the sanctuary, the sanctuary I cast upon Kiwi's character, Kilthorn, it's gone because he attacked.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I don't believe there's anything else I can do on my turn unless I want to reposition.
You can. You're within range, so you can disengage
Do we
if you
get
want
it?
to.
But that would be an action, is that not?
Oh yeah, you can't, but you can leave if you want. It'll have an opportunity attack.
Yeah, no, I'll stay in the range of the bear then, I guess.
All
So
right.
what's gonna happen? I'll die.
Gotcha. The bear is like, it has like blood on it as well. It's kind of staggering a little. It looks a little hurt now, a little bloody. It is now going to be Project 4 your turn.
I'm going to peek out from behind Noxon and cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
9.
Mrs. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, you guys
my
are rolling
bad
super
rolls.
low.
My bad rolls are persisting from my other campaign. Anyways, next person.
Yeah. Yellowstone, your turn.
Lights on.
Uh,
Brakes.
yep. I would like to. Sam will swing his long sword at the bear. Can I get Soup to roll for me because I happen to be indisposed at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know what your strength modifier is.
Strength, I think it's +2, but yeah.
A 10.
Your death. Do
I don't think
Does
it's
he have like a sword or something?
Yeah, he's
still
also
long
not able to
sword.
move his character
You're
up to
turning
the
left here.
bear.
Okay, I guess he's going into range right here. That's a miss. Longsword misses. It is going to be the bear's turn.
Oh my god.
Since Sam came up, I'm gonna attack Sam with a claw attack.
650 meters. Turn
An
right.
11 doesn't hit, right?
I don't have his character sheet, but I could probably find it.
Okay. I don't think it hits. He's a cleric paladin. I think he'll do his
His armor class is 18.
Okay, yeah, you're good. He's gonna do his teeth attack on Kelthorn then. Yeah, that definitely doesn't hit. That's a miss. Yeah, that's the bear's turn. It is gonna be Noxon, your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try and cast acid splash.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a little potion bottle off of like the out of one of the pouches that she has and whip it out the bear.
Okay. Dex saving throw.
It is a dex saving throw of 13.
Fails.
It fails? Okay.
Yep.
So that is 3 acid damage.
That's something, yeah. You see that you kind of throw it in a way where the others are not in range. As the acid kind of splashes on the back side of this bear, you hear it roar out as it is looking visibly hurt now. Yeah. Okay, that's it for you, right?
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary again on Kelthorn.
Gotcha.
And this time she's going to yell out to him, "Don't attack, or else it can attack you again."
Okay, I guess I'm standing still.
Well, I mean, you could do what you want, but just like
Kiwi, it is your turn. You lost your rage.
I've lost my barbaric rage. So since I can't, because of her incantation, can I back away without it dealing damage to me or getting the opportunity attack?
With Sanctuary, I don't think that's a thing. It'll still have the opportunity attack.
Okay, so it still has an opportunity attack.
Right? Is that right?
I'm trying to see. It just says that if it wants to attack, it has to make a Wisdom saving throw or choose a new target.
I mean,
okay.
I think it'll probably do an opportunity attack as you're backing away. So,
Okay.
what's the Wisdom save? 13?
Yeah, 13. So it has to be to 13 if it wants to attack at all.
Yeah, it definitely succeeds. 16, yeah.
Well,
okay, the opportunity attack is gonna go through. Now this is to actually hit you. Let me see. 13.
misses.
Okay. Yeah. It's gonna swipe at you. You're gonna back up. You're free to move now.
Yeah, I'll back up to here. Then, oh, I might have accidentally just. Is there anything else we can do? That counts as. Some. Now the trident is a throw, right? So I don't have my trident right now, correct?
Did you pull it out?
I guess
say you-
I did not do the.
We'll
Okay.
say you pulled it out. We'll say you pulled it out.
Okay.
We'll say
Then.
yeah. We'll say you tried it.
So backing away as the bear isn't an action, correct? Or is that's just
No,
movement?
no, no. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
I will throw my trident once more.
All right.
Let's roll for that. Roll d20. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Oh my, dude, this is just unlucky. That's your turn, right?
Yeah, that's my turn.
You have a bonus action, right, to rage?
Oh yeah, I could, but I can only use rage so many times.
I think you have 2 at level 2, maybe.
Yeah, I have. I believe I have 2.
Up to you.
Doesn't really do. No, I'm not gonna rage right now.
All right. Project 4, your turn.
You want to know something cool? I'm going
Yeah.
to Eldritch Blast.
You're gonna hit this time, I believe.
12.
That hits.
Yeah! All right,
That
I'm gonna hit him for a good solid 14 damage.
Wow. Describe how it looks like as this bear is dead. This bear is now dead.
Opens up his palm and juts it forward as a red beam shoots from his hand and hits the bear square in the chest, throwing it back onto its back.
Oh, dang. Yeah. As a red burst of energy comes out, it hits the bear true. You see that maybe it goes into like a vital organ or something. You hear the bear roar in pain as its sickly body contorts. And blood even gushes out a little bit from its mouth from where there was multiple wounds from you guys. As it falls over, a yellow kind of plume comes out from its body as it falls down. Everybody who is within 15 feet. Are you guys 15? Oh, you're not 15 feet. So I guess it's just. Wait, are you guys? Would you guys have come into like the region when the plume, or you try to back out of the way? Yeah, I could actually do this.
Thor is immune to disease, so it doesn't matter if he's in the range.
It's not disease. It's not disease.
I'm gonna try to back away from this plume. I don't think I
Check
want
this
to
out.
be.
Yeah, I think I think Doxa would probably also back away.
Okay. Yeah,
if
Sam,
given-
I'm gonna need a Constitution save from Sam. It's gonna be a tough one.
I don't know what your Constitution save is, but you got a nat 20.
Okay, yeah, that succeeds. You take no damage, but as the plume, kind of like yellow, it's kind of like a mixture of like yellow bile. It kind of looks something like that, maybe like like pollen. Kind of, it kind of has that quality to it. As it hits you, Sam, you start to get a vision. You as this plume kind of hits you, you get flashes of imagery in your mind. You see as you're walking down kind of a narrow tunnel, a narrow stone tunnel, kind of echoey on all sides. As you're walking down, you see in front of you, it looks like a machine kind of in a large room, kind of in a large stone room. You don't know where you are. you see that the machine is pulsing with a energy that you have not seen before. It's like a mixture of mechanical and like fleshy parts. Yeah, and you see that as the vision goes away, and then you are now back in the forest.
Yeah, I tell the others. I have received vision from God. I tell them all about it.
Do the others react?
Sorry,
I was waiting to see if the others were going to react.
I missed what he said.
Before I-
I'll be honest.
He said he's seen a
Yeah,
vision
but-
from God.
And then getting a cup of chocolate.
I think this world has multiple. Which one do you mean?
I think that's.
You're
I
doing
think
great.
Noxon is less concerned with the vision from God, and the bear exploded, but are parts of him still there?
Yeah, it's kind of like an explosion. Like you see that, like where its torso is, it's like thoracic area. You see that it is open, and yeah, there's still parts of it there if you want to.
She wants to go look and investigate it, because like you said there was like yellow dripping out of him earlier.
Yeah, like a goo-like substance.
Like a goo-like substance. Yeah, she wants to go and like kind of inspect what the inside of this creature looks like.
Okay, yeah. Cool. I think that would be an Arcana check.
Arcana, okay.
Sam puts his hand on her shoulder and he says, "You be careful while you're near that bear." Very seriously. She has resistance.
She goes, "Thank you. I do know what I'm doing." And like she has like gloves on and stuff, so she's trying to be careful. She's trying to be careful. She got a
Yeah.
14 for Arcana.
14. With a 14, you know that you have not really seen a substance like this before. You can tell that it is magical in nature, but you can't really make you kind of think like on the edge of your mind that you maybe have seen, or maybe something there's a connection to it, but you can't really piece it together. But you can tell it's definitely magical, kind of radiant in nature. Yeah.
Okay. I think she's gonna. Oh gosh.
Taste it.
I'm gonna say that she. No, she's not gonna taste it. I want to say that she has like an empty vial in one of her pouches, and she tries to gather up some of this like grossy yellow gunk, if she
Yeah,
can.
Roll an investigation for me.
Yeah. That's an 11.
I say you can get one like decent vial.
Okay. She's pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
And she's gonna like kind of look at it a little bit, but then like shove it in her pouch and be on her way. I guess she'll turn back to Kilthorpe, who I'm assuming isn't doing so hot. Kiwi, how's your character?
Can you guys hear me? I had to turn my earbuds off.
Yes.
Okay. My character. How's my character doing? Well, he is fairly heavily damaged at this moment, but
Okay, would I be able to make a medicine roll to try and help him out a little bit?
Is it like healing or what?
Yeah, healing.
Is it like a spell?
No, I just to see if I could. I just a medicine roll to see if I can't like help him out. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
roll,
am out
roll
of
for me.
spell slots.
Yeah, roll for me.
Okay. It's a 21.
Yeah, you can tell he's infected.
He's infected. That's fantastic.
The bear where he attacked him, it seems that some of the bile or whatever, it seems that it has hit the area.
Oh
Yeah.
dear. Okay. Can I tell?
Um,
Oh, I guess I don't know what it is that infected the bear. Okay. All right.
Sam,
Can you guys hear me right now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I switched to my laptop because my phone's dying too.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Sam will produce a number of good berries, and he will give some to Kiwi.
Okay. Wait,
There's
is
like
that actual
one,
healing, right? With the good berries?
yep, it produces 10 good berries, and normally they heal 1 hit point apiece, but I think we had decided that there's one in the bunch that heals more than that.
Sorry, coming in. What'd you say? One heals more than what?
There was one because Sam is he is a life cleric. One of his good berries heals like 4, and the rest of them heal 1.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that should be good, right?
Sure.
What is that? 13? If
Something
you're
like
trying to
that.
use, yeah, okay.
I just hand him all the berries, and he can decide how many he eats. So
Yeah.
I'll eat the 4.1 and then 6 1.1s, leaving me with 3 berries remaining. That puts me at 25, and I have 3 leftover berries.
Sick.
25.
Nice. Do you guys want to leave the area or
Can I decapitate the bear? Wait. Do I?
perhaps you should just take a paw, because a paw is a good indicator of how large the bear was.
Yeah, but I wanted to show the infection.
You should mount the head and give it to the guy at the Hunters Guild.
I don't think he wants a bile-filled head.
Think about how cool that would look over the fireplace, though.
Yeah, but what if that's airborne?
Well, then
And
we're kind of screwed, aren't we?
Yeah, can Noxon tell if anyone else is infected, or is it just Kilthorn?
just with Kelthorn, I think. You
Okay,
rolled really
and
high, so
okay. Does Four say that he's gonna do this or go up to do it?
Four pulls out a knife and takes a step forward as if he's gonna go and cut off the bear's paw.
Okay, Noxon is gonna go like, do you think that's a good idea?
No, but we need proof.
Proof of what?
Vanquishing a foul beast. Is that not what the heroes say?
What? All right, you do. You can go ahead.
He's gonna slowly put down the knife and just put it away because he doesn't like how she's saying that.
Yeah, Noxon's gonna back away as he like bends down.
No. He's putting away the knife. He's not going to cut it.
Okay.
okay. So no proof.
Other than the little vial that Noxon has.
I guess the vial will be good enough.
Cool, cool. Do you guys want to leave the area?
We have to go collect our deer.
Yeah,
Oh, is
yeah,
it
yeah.
still sleeping over there?
He's just been chilling.
Just been chilling. Had good dreams.
How are we going to get an alive deer back to the Hunters Guild?
Does it need to be alive?
Well, it's been put to sleep.
Aren't you supposed to kill it?
I would not know much about killing. Hey, Killthorn, you have kill in your name. Do we kill it?
The deer that we're supposed to bring back to the Hunters Guild, they might not be very appreciative if we don't bring it back dead. I feel like they're the Hunters Guild, not the Trappers Guild.
You make a fair point.
Can't eat it otherwise.
Can 4 go up to the deer with the knife and surgically stab the knife into its head? So then
Yeah, sure.
he just puts it out of its misery.
It's misery. It's a sleep.
The misery of living.
Do I have to roll something for that, or
No, you don't have to roll for that. It's definitely asleep, and you can definitely kill it if you want.
Actually, I have a question. Does the deer look healthy?
It looks healthy, yes.
Okay.
Killthorn, could you carry
Yeah.
this deer for me? For
I
us?
can attempt to carry this deer for us.
Strength check?
Yeah, I mean, if one of you want to, like, help, maybe, then he can get an advantage on it.
I bet Sam wants to help.
Sam wants to help.
Okay.
Sam will help.
Okay, yeah, you get an advantage on it, Kelthorn.
Rolling once, rolling twice. Plus, I get the strength modifier because I'm proficient. Let me check. Should be strength check plus 5. So the first one's a 20.
Yeah,
Plus
you're
5 the
good.
second-
You're good. Yeah, you can definitely hoist that deer up, and it looks kind of a little bit humorous as this small Kenku is just like lugging this deer on his shoulder. But yeah, you guys are going through the woods. I guess you guys are going back now. There is the tree stand that was there before. You passed by, but it is on the way back to Traveler's Rest in this grove.
Noxon's good with just continuing.
We can
Okay.
We can go back. We have the key for the chest, but we could probably check it later.
Cool.
Will we remember to check it later, though?
Probably not. But that's gonna be like another couple hours going to that tree and then
true.
back.
So you just want to go towards the city?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
we can go
nice. Cool. As you guys are taking this deer, all of you in tow, you guys notice that the city seems a little bit more lively than when you left it. As you see that there is people kind of in a excuse me, I'm like burping and talking at the same time. Kind of in a rushed manner, going towards the town square, kind of towards the center of Traveler's Rest. You kind of overhear people are like, the Radiant Revelry is coming, I heard it. They're right in the center. As you see that people are kind of rushing towards the center of town with your deer in tow. Are you guys just going towards the Hunters Guild?
We can check on that later.
Okay, sick. Oh wait, check on the Hunters Guild later, or what?
Check on the Radiant Revelry. That's my say. If anybody wants to interject, we should go to the Hunters Guild. We have a dead deer. We don't want to be lugging it around.
Okay, yeah. For
Agreed.
sure. Yeah, as you get to the Hunters Guild, You walk and you see that it is getting more towards afternoon. You see that people, some of the hunters of, the actual initiates in the guild that are actually members of it, you see that they are kind of in a more relaxed manner. You see also the Goliath and his friends, the two people that I mentioned before. You see that they are holding one rabbit and holding it up, and as you guys walk in with the deer, he's like, look what I got. Come on, man, listen, I need this. As you guys walk in with the deer.
Zah! I toss the deer on the table in front of the man.
Subaki
Really?
looks at the rabbit and goes, "Is that all you could do?"
What? How'd you? What? And you see that he's like stuttering, and his friends are like looking also confused.
Four's going to tap, I think it's Gorik, on the shoulder and whisper into his ear, we have something to discuss with you once things die down here.
He as you're whispering in his ear, he's like, he doesn't really pay too much mind that you're whispering. He's like, oh yes, we do have something to discuss. And he's like, this deer that you brought me, me and my guild will eat good tonight. And he like looks towards the other member. He's like, isn't that right? And you hear like a cheer come up from them. Yeah, and he's like, this is a very fine deer. You guys did a great job.
Thank you. We masterfully hunted it in the proper means.
Why are you pausing before like each word that you said in that sentence?
People have to think before they speak, don't they?
All right. You guys get out of here. And he like points towards the Goliath. I'm gonna give the contract to these guys. They deserved it. And you see the Goliath. He's like, oh man, and he like leaves with this guy. He's like, I'll get you guys for this.
I hit the orange justice from Fortnite.
Ah, good.
They're like sniffling as they like leave the Hunters Guild. And you're there with Gorik.
I think Noxon like pulls out the little vial that she got, and she's like just like holding it up to a light and looking at it now as like everyone else is chatting.
Okay.
Project 4 is going to tap the Hunters Guild Master on the shoulder again and point at the vial and say, we saw something unpleasant while we were out.
Unpleasant.
Big vial, a bile-filled bear. It tried to attack us.
You're holding the vial out to him, right?
She's
I was holding it up to the light. She doesn't want to let go of it.
Okay, I gotcha. Big bile beer. Has someone had a little too much to drink?
I'm a robot. I cannot partake in alcohol.
Oh.
Noxon will go, yeah, there was a big diseased bear, and I don't know what infected it, but I want to find out.
Wait. Describe it for me.
Very, very large, ragged. It looked very out of it, as if he couldn't quite focus on us. But once he saw us, he was
Enraged.
yes, enraged. He was enraged immediately and wanted to attack us, and there was yellow bile secreting from his mouth and his eyes.
Roll insight for me.
With help, since I'm helping. Or with advantage.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. It's a 3.
Oh
It's
my
a 3.
Wait, with both?
Yeah. The first one was a nat 1. The second one was a 2.
Yeah. You're like, man, this is awesome. I'm just chilling here. You don't notice anything.
I don't notice anything.
Nope. You're too
She's
focused on
just
the vial.
yeah, she's just staring like longingly into the vial.
All right. This is Gorik talking.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, you go.
She's also gonna go. Oh, and whatever infected it also infected our bird friend here.
Okay. All right. I will take the deer. And I am a man of my word. So, any contracts, any monster contracts that comes my way, you guys will get pick of the litter. Well, besides my members, but yes. I guess I should perhaps reward you for giving me this deer as well. And you see that he pulls out from his side pocket, kind of like a small bag. And also you see that there is like a kind of a locket as well. And he's like, this is really all I can spare, but hopefully it serves you well. And he hands it to whoever wants to pick that up.
It's a locket?
So the way that I like to do it is I don't tell you like what kind of item it is until you actually like study it and stuff.
Ooh.
So it's just like a locket or
Four is
it
going
could be
to
whatever.
take it and have a look at it, but then he's going to like put it in his. He's going to pull out one of the rungs of his chest and put it in there, and then close it.
Okay.
I'll do some further investigation once I have some time alone with it.
Okay. You guys
Developer
want
in
to take the
questions
bag?
what he means by time alone with the locket, considering he's a machine.
If you really want to know, I have to wait until I level up and get my packed item, so then I can get the tome, so then I can get the upgrade for the tome, so then I can get identify as a ritual cast. Yeah.
See, I have identify as an instantaneous thing. I just don't have any spell slots.
I guess I'm just gonna hold on to it until somebody
Yeah,
can use it.
You just hold on to it for now. Doxin is preoccupied with other things. It's fine.
All right. Well, thank you guys for your help. I hear the tavern is lovely if you guys want to visit or whatnot.
He seems a little more awkward before, but you don't really know why.
Okay.
Thank you. And he's going to leave and talk to the other members of the Hunters Guild.
Before he gets a chance to like walk away, when he's turned around, I quickly tap on his shoulder, and
Yep.
and I grab his attention and I go, "Are you okay?"
Yes, I'm fine.
Choose not to prod more. And I say, "Well, have yourself a great day."
He gives you a tip. He's like a nod of his head. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. The bag of coins. Do you guys want to look through it as well?
I vote we dump the contents of the coin onto the table, so that in case the bag of coins is actually a mimic, we don't get attacked.
Right.
Yeah, you can dump it on the coins. It doesn't turn into a mimic, no. The coins
thinking ahead.
it kind of splays out. You see an assortment of different coins, each with an engraved face of King Sareth Alwyn on each of the coins. You see approximately 35 gold pieces, 20 silver pieces, and 7 copper pieces. I don't know if you guys want to split it, or I'll just put it in chat. But yeah, you see that on the table as it splurges out.
Maybe
Wow, we're all very money motivated, aren't we?
maybe we should put that away before somebody tries to rob us.
At that, Noxon remembers once again that her stall is outside and all of her stuff is there. So she's gonna go, oh no, I need to grab my stuff. What if someone robbed me? And like, go out there and
You wanna
look
go
at
back
it.
outside?
Yeah.
You see that some of the stuff is missing.
No!
Some of the various vials and maybe some of your materials are gone now.
She's beside herself.
Yeah. You don't know who, but it has been taken.
All right. Well, she's gonna gather up what's left. Like anything. I guess I don't really have all that much. Like any like equipment stuff taken. Like that she would
I
need
don't
to
know.
do.
I mostly just did it for flavor.
Fair
I don't
enough.
have your character sheet, so I can't like take specific stuff because I don't know what you have.
Fair enough.
But yeah, we'll just assume it's like materials for like making spells and stuff. You know, like because you're an alchemist and stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you guys are kind of like in the Hunter's Guild on the outside. You see farther down, even past the gallows, you see that the gallows has now cleaned up the body of that elderly halfling man that got hanged. He is gone, presumably taken. You see farther down a caravan of colorful nature. Kind of you see that there's people like crowding around, and there's like two kind of horses pulling it. And you also see to your left a tavern that says on a sign kind of hanging above, it says the Restful Pint, and you see kind of an image of a mug of ale kind of bubbling over, and you see that there is sounds coming from it and a lively nature. But you guys can do what you want.
I say we go have a pint.
I still can't drink.
Oh, we can get you a mug of oil.
Ooh.
Okay. You guys want to all go towards there then?
Yeah, Noxon will go with them.
Okay.
She could use a drink.
Are we
Yeah,
missing a party? Oh, it appears as though Sam is currently not with us. Okay.
Oh, is he still driving?
Yeah,
I'm
potentially.
gonna guess.
We'll just say
Considering
he
he's
is.
muted, probably. So.
Well, we'll just say that he's still following you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys want to go inside the Restful Pint? Let me play something more lively, you know? Something with a little more oomph to it, you know?
It's a tavern, so you just might as well play the Hearthstone music.
Okay, I guess that works. Is that all right?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
works.
I
Okay.
feel like I'm in Italy.
I was gonna say you're in like Zelda.
Yeah. As you guys go inside, it is getting kind of near like dawn or dusk, sorry. As the sun is setting, you guys can see the stars out a little bit, and even like little shimmers in the sky where the magic barrier is. You see as you go in the bustling of kind of like a ma and pa store, like a ma and pa tavern. You see that there is like two elderly halfling, like one kind of like wearing like an apron, and you see kind of the male halfling, or the male elderly halfling, like cooking in the back, kind of in that area. And you see that there's also like a human woman with red hair kind of bustling around, taking orders and all that, and it just looks like very lively, very fun kind of area.
I'm going to approach the counter and ask for a pint of their finest ale.
You go up to the elderly woman, the halfling. She's like, "Oh dearie, yes, yes, we have various specials, and I don't really what are you filling? You just want ale of the normal kind?"
Yeah, I mean, yeah, ale of the normal kind.
Yes, that would be 2 silver.
Can you break a gold piece?
Of course we can. And she kind of gives you the change for it. I'm guessing it's 8 silver. Yeah. You kind of settle in at the bar as you get your ale in about a minute or two. Bubbling over, frothy.
I'll join
I-
him, but sit down and not order anything.
Noxa is also gonna join, and she's gonna she's gonna order just something cheap.
Something cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Ale.
order. You want like food or something?
No, she just wants a drink
Okay, something cheap.
as well. Yeah,
Uh,
just a cheap drink.
Yeah, I mean the kind of like the elderly woman. She's like, something cheap. I have some water. Would you want that?
Maybe something harder.
She goes in the back. She brings out. This is bubbling water.
Sure, sure, that's fine.
I
Okay.
see. I'm in a party of people who aren't even participating in ale of the plain fashion.
She
cannot
was hoping
drink.
for something a little alcoholic.
Oh god.
Well,
She's,
Mr.
she's
Four,
tending
I'm
to
pretty
other
sure
people.
you can drink.
Sorry, I cut you off.
Nah, the robot man can drink. He's choosing not to. He's holding out.
I don't have a mouth.
How are you speaking then?
Don't question it.
You have
Do you
other
have-
orifices you could pour liquid into.
Oh my god. Do you not have technology where you're from, Kilthorpe?
We have some technology.
Spears?
None of the speaking kind, but I would assume if you would design it to be able to speak in nature, you would give it the ability to indulge in life's pleasures, such as drinking ale with your friends.
Kilthorn, I will tell you the story of my people. My people are slaves. They are all supposed to do manual labor with no cost. Because we are machines meant to do tasks. I, on the other hand, am able to live freely because of my pact.
Noxon
What-
is going to take a little cork, and she's going to do some magic tinkering on it, and record a 6-second long message on it that just says, "See, this doesn't have a mouth," and hand it to Kilthorn.
I look at the cork with confusion as I go, but this cork does not have sentience. If he has sentience and it can speak, then he is a being. But if he says that his people are designed to do a task without being paid, then I don't think we should split our riches with him.
Is this racism?
This
No.
is racism.
No.
I don't know. I did a fair day's work. It's just that
What can you spend it on? You don't need to eat. You don't need to drink. Like,
I
what
would
purpose
like
does
better
money have for
clothes.
you? Oh, better clothes. Okay.
He also needs to do repairs. It
Speaking
costs
of,
more than
I think you
a meal for
okay.
us. That's for sure.
Here's what I say. You should use your share of the profits, Mr. Four, and buy yourself a mouth.
I'll see what I
Just
can
purchase the
do.
mouth.
You could buy a jaw, and then be able to put things in his jaw.
You just want a drinking buddy.
Yes, precisely.
Kilthorn, do you want to see a magic trick?
Ooh, shiny magic trick. Show me.
he's going to put up a fist with the back of his hand facing Kilthorn, and he's going to make a cranking motion. And then his middle finger is going to slowly raise.
So did we just establish that you're 5 fingers?
Yes? I have 5 fingers.
Okay, so they have 5 fingers. All right, not a different amount. Okay. I'm going to take a moment to inspect because his finger to understand what it is that he's trying to convey to me. As I don't believe the middle finger exists in this universe unless it does, contextually speaking.
I'm
It
sure
does.
generic swears and stuff.
Okay.
Noxon's gonna
I
ask.
respond in kind by grabbing his middle finger and shaking and being like, "Thank you, friend."
Noxon's gonna ask for, where did you learn that?
I saw a street magician do it once. I think it was with a box, but I don't remember how it ended because I was distracted.
I see. Are any of the other patrons in the bar discussing what the people were in the streets? Like, do we hear anything else about the Radiant revelry?
Yeah, do you want over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you need a perception check for it. They're some of them are kind of drunk and like loudly talking. You hear you hear like one like human, kind of an older gentleman with like a bushy beard, kind of a hunchback, and he's like,
Well, did you see that caravan I was pulling through? They're supposed to have some type of festival or something tonight. You know, if you ask me, I think they're just a mouthpiece for Alwyn, and you know how it is.
and his buddy that he's drinking with is like, yeah, I know how it is. I know. So that's what you kind of overhear.
Over here. Noxon's gonna go up and ask, like go up to them, and ask, what is there supposed to be some sort of festival tonight?
He's kind of has wearing like some spectacles, and he doesn't seem to have the greatest vision. He's like,
who is this? Masked person, huh? Oh, I think I've seen you around.
I sell potions. I
what'd you
want
say?
to. Is there gonna be a festival tonight? I need to know whether or
Speak
not
up,
I should.
please. I can't hear
She
the
pulls
best.
up her mask a little bit, and she goes, "Is there a festival tonight?"
Yes. I saw before. The Radiant Revelry. They're supposed to have some sort of, I don't know. I think it's just propaganda, all of it. But it's supposed to be, they're supposed to be set up tonight. And for one night only. I don't know.
One night
really.
only. What's the occasion?
No, I don't know. I'm not too. I don't know. Sorry.
and then you see his friend pipe up. Oh, I think it's supposed to be I don't know. They're supposed to I think Bloomtide is setting in, so the Bloomtide festival is setting in. So maybe that's why they're coming through.
I see. Okay, thank you. She's just gonna leave them be because they don't seem to know a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to go back to where they're drinking at the bar?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. As you kind of go to the bar, you guys, I guess it's very obvious. You don't really have to roll anything for this. You guys notice that a kind of like a young adult kind of halfling, he seems to be wearing kind of lower class clothing, so like peasant clothing, seems to be dirty from a day's work in the Golden Plains. You see that he is listening very intently
kind of near you guys, maybe 5-6 feet at the bar, and very pointedly so. You guys just drinking, or?
I don't think I got anything to do, unless we want to go and check out the Golden Rain Revelry.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if we're running out of time or not, because I don't remember when it was supposed to be ending.
We can end here if you want. That guy that I mentioned, that little like young adult halfling guy, you guys can choose to ignore him, or it's up to y'all. But
Like,
we
what
can-
exactly is he doing?
he's kind of just like staring your way. It seems like he's listening to you guys. I don't know if that matters to you guys, but
Okay.
you can choose to ignore it. It's fine. It doesn't matter too much.
I don't know. I don't feel like Noxon would do anything. Would Kilthorpe? Because you're very confrontatious.
I'm confrontatious.
I don't know. You just seem to like to get in everyone's business.
I mean, what else is the point of playing this game? So who do you want me to confront?
The halfling that's staring at us.
I wave at the halfling and go, "Hello there, stranger. Can I help you?"
As you wave, he like looks behind him, and then he looks back, and he like points to himself.
I nod my head up and down and go, "Yep, you got it."
He scoots in closer. Are you guys adventurers?
I look at the other two, like looking for confirmation or for them to pitch in.
We are
Sorts.
indeed.
Oh, I could tell by your, I haven't seen so many weapons and all that stuff. Did you guys hear the traveling passes? You guys hear about that?
No, enlighten me.
I don't. They mentioned it earlier today, but yeah, you guys didn't hear that they're raising it to 70 gold apiece. Like, you have to have a traveling pass if you want to go in between towns. Isn't that crazy? It's so dumb.
That's insane. That's a lot of money. I don't have that kind of money. You
Yeah.
guys got that kind of money?
No.
No.
But listen. If you guys help me with something, I know a person who he like leans in. I know a person who makes forged ones for very cheap. If you guys help me with something.
Two things. One, how much would the price be? And two, what are you trying to get us into?
Nothing illegal. And he kind of like holds up his hands a little. Nothing illegal, but listen, it's considerably less than 70 gold. I don't. King Sarth Allman kind of looks around. He's kind of not the best, but
Noxon will look at the other two and go, I don't know about you guys, but I need to get from town to town, so if you're in, I am.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to go back to the dwarves that made me. Eventually.
Oh, I'd hate to be stuck here the whole time. But he can't be patrolling all of the roads, can he? Like, couldn't we just like leave at night?
Wouldn't they expect that?
Fine, then leave during the day when they least expect it.
Yeah, but when you get to the next town, they're just gonna ask for another traveling pass. You don't want to do that again, do you?
Oh, I see. So it's okay. Oh, is this like a buy the traveling pass kind of deal, and you're good for the rest of your traveling?
Or
I assume so. I don't know. It's just a new law that passed. But I know somebody who can make it real cheap. But if you guys listen, I've been trying to court somebody. She's she's from the Dune Burrows. Have you guys heard of her? The Dune Burrows, the Dune Burrow family.
Can't say we have.
The Dune Burrow family is a local farming family, and their oldest granddaughter, she doesn't even know I'm alive. So if you guys could help, put my name out there with her, I could help you guys get traveling passes.
well, there's no better way to get your name out there than to have a hanging.
Well, I don't know about that, but listen, if you guys don't want it, it's fine. I just thought you guys looked capable enough to maybe help somebody like me and
Get your
see
name
that
out there. How do you want your name out there? Are you looking to join us on an adventure? Are you wanting us to put in a good word?
a good word would do. Hopefully, loads. Maybe she'll see me. She doesn't. I don't think she knows I exist. Listen, it's fine if you guys
Well,
don't want. If you guys don't want to help, it's fine.
I'm interested, but I think we should brainstorm different ways of getting your name out there rather than just marching into the farm and going, "Hey, you heard of this guy? He's pretty cool."
Well, I don't know. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have asked.
No. Don't apologize for asking. There's no stupid questions.
You
Except
can
for
always
maybe this
stage
one.
a fight.
You think that would work?
Yeah. Stage a fight and win.
See how
With one of
tough
these
I am?
guys. Yeah.
Would you guys help me?
Who's he fighting?
Well, rock, paper, scissors. You guys,
I
figure it
feel,
out.
I feel like winning against a raging barbarian would be better than a caster or a gnome.
I mean,
I pull
winning
the
against a
robot
machine.
aside quickly to whisper to him and talk to him and say, "What if we what if I win?"
Pull your punches.
What if I want to win?
Can I overhear this?
You are not
You want
helping
to?
the situation. Why do you want to beat up the child?
What if the person he's trying to woo is actually sympathetic, like I'm gonna help this guy get better kind of deal?
I see your
Maybe
point.
we should be canvassing. Maybe we should be canvassing our audience here. Like maybe she doesn't like brutal people who beat people.
I guess as you guys are talking, like I'm guessing that you like look towards him a little, and you can see that he's just smiling, and he looks very dirty, by the way. Like he's been in the farmlands, like as a farmhand, and you see that he's just dirt all over. He doesn't look very becoming. So it might be a tough ask.
Noxon is going to ignore the two whispering over there, because she knows they'll sort it out probably, and go up to the little halfling and go, before we do this, I think maybe we should clean you up a little bit.
Oh, you know where water is?
Was there water on our way to or from the grove earlier?
Yeah, there was a stream.
Okay. So she go, yes, there's some just out of town. I think we should
Okay.
go there.
Okay. This is great. This is awesome. Cool. I think it's a good place to end it.
Yeah,
You guys-
sure.
This is good. We're
Yeah,
going over
probably.
10 a little.
Before we go to our spa day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, before we do, we're gonna have that like nice transition of like before and after in the montage.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna have like a spa montage kind of deal, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it Pretty Woman, this halfling?
And then we gotta
Ah,
decide
yes.
if I'm supposed to like pretend that he beats me or if I just beat the shit out of him.
That'd be so funny.
Better yet,
I
we could
think you
just
should
have him
pretend.
give her a present.
True.
Yeah, but like that's so vain. You can't win. You can't win affection like that. Not lasting affection. Show me strong.
With a gift?
Yeah, with a
Eh.
gift.
But wait, you can win lasting affection by beating the shit out of a crow man?
Yeah.
I'll take note.
Isn't that how you get all your girls?
No, he is the Crow
Duly
Man.
noted. Next time
Are
I'm at
you-
the club, if I see a crow man, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him.
You get it. You get it.
All right.
I'm starting to understand it now.
I think the sleep deprivation is kicking in. We all need to sleep on this before we continue to discuss whether or not to beat up a halfling and or have him give a present to his lover. His crush, sorry.
Well, at least he didn't ask us to kidnap her.
We've already
Should've-
done that
that would've
once
been weird.
today.
This is
We
true.
do
We're not
know
pulling
that
Mario.
we're pretty good at that.
Hopefully you guys liked it.
Yeah,
I
it
know
was
it
fun.
was a little
That
different.
was fun.
That was great.
I felt so bad on the intro. It just took so long to
Don't worry
introduce
about it.
your dad.
He was distracted for most of it, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think we need to do an outro. So thank you everybody so very much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed and we hope to see you again soon.